Yo, it's your boy DZ, man. You already know it's not about the setback, it's about the get back. I want to appreciate everyone that's became a member, that subscribed to the channel, and that watches the channel. I appreciate y'all. If you haven't already, hit that notification bell. Hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time we go live. I appreciate all of y'all that rock with me, and I hope y'all continue to rock with me. What's poppin', fam? What's good with y'all, man? You know I appreciate all of y'all. Facts. Yeah, I hope everyone's had a wonderful day, and I appreciate y'all rocking with me. Facts. And yeah, we're gonna talk about the liars today. We got Hernandez Govan, he lying, acting like he didn't know young guy, Yo Gotti. We got Wack 100. He's always lying. Anytime Wack opens up his face, he's lying. It's just a lie all the time. And shout out to all y'all, that rock with SBGB TV. And I appreciate y'all. What's good though? What's poppin', man? Holla at me, you know what I'm saying? Okay, you said something happened to Brick Baby? Gotta look into that. I'm gonna have to look into that on the net, man. Yeah, we're gonna have to check that out. Yeah. The day was, a good day. I ain't gonna lie, no, I'm a little late to the show. Today was a good day. And yeah. Y'all know I'm gonna make it regardless, right? Sometimes I'm a little late, but I'm gonna make it. Let me see here. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all know I had a taste for some ice cream, man. Y'all know I've been on my ice cream kick a lot lately. I gotta try it. Ice cream is so refreshing. You know what I'm saying? You gotta try it. Ice cream is just so refreshing. I mean it. If you're going through something, right? Go get some ice cream and sit there and sit back and eat some ice cream. Preferably cookies and cream. I'm telling you, it'll definitely make you feel better. Ice cream. So I guess y'all saying Brick got airlifted. I guess their time is coming, huh? The internet goons, because Loose Cannon and Brick, the internet goons, man. I guess they running into problems. The internet goons is having problems, man. Straight up. They having problems, man. Smash that like button. If you ain't already hit the like button, hit that like button. I appreciate y'all. Yeah. I'm telling you. Try some ice cream. Relax your mind. Relax your body. You know, the coldness of some ice cream. I'm telling you. It's like no other, man. Yeah. I've been on my ice cream kick for the last couple of months. I ain't gonna lie. For the last couple of months, I've been on an ice cream kick. Heavy. Heavy. I'm getting the ice cream in the joint. I get that one. And I like to get the water ice with the ice cream. You know, that gelati. I'm trying to tell you, if y'all ain't never had a gelati, get the gelati. You know, preferably mango with the vanilla custard. I ain't gonna hold you. Got me back. You know? Yeah. We're gonna get into it today. But I said, man, I gotta come get the show going. I ain't wanna wait another half hour. I know I'm already behind. We 2 hours behind. You know what I'm saying? I can't miss the show. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna be able to sleep right if I miss the show. Can't even sleep right, man. If I miss the show. Damn. Cookies and cream got me. He said you can't mess with the sherbet. Nah, I ain't getting no sherbet. I don't know nothing about the sherbet. Yeah. But that cookies and cream is the one. That cookies and cream, the one. I promise you. Yo. Yeah, I'm addicted right now. I ain't gonna lie. I'm addicted. I gotta have it. You know? You know what I mean? When I got off the live yesterday, I went to the gym, right? And I worked out. I got swole. Y'all know, hey yo, I ain't been to the gym in 2 weeks. It been 2 weeks since I've been to the gym, right? And I went back in the gym like I never left after the live. So, you know, I was on the live, 4 hours. Then I went to the gym after the live and got swole, right? I'm in there like I never left. You know what I mean? I'm in there getting swole, feeling it. Chest workout, right? You know what I'm saying? Chest workout. You know, hit my arms too. You know what I'm saying? Got it good. And then I went and got some breakfast. After I got some breakfast, I know I got the sausage, gravy, and grits. That's all I got. I got sausage, gravy, and the grits, right? And went and got some ice cream. And I'm telling you, got me back. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna hold you. I'm mad that I ain't got no more. But I went to the gym it felt good for the first day back. You know what I'm saying? First day back, it felt good. I got on a treadmill. For 10 minutes too. I think I was in there, right? For like 2 hours. So I didn't go to sleep until, because I did those clips, got those ready, right? I didn't go to sleep until 11:30. Woke up about 3:30, right? I think like 3:30. And I had to bowl today. So, you know, and the bowling, I had to ride like an hour away from me, right? So I went bowling, and then I went in the city, got me a chicken cheesesteak, you know what I'm saying? Late night, you know what I'm saying? Got me a chicken cheesesteak, right? Tore that up. And you know, made the way to the crib, you know what I'm saying? Behind schedule though. Ain't nothing like, I'm telling you, ain't nothing like no ice cream, man. Whoever invented that right there, I'm telling you, they knew what they was doing. When they invented that ice cream, they knew what they was doing. Big facts. I ain't even gonna hold you. SBGB TV, live call-in show. State your name, where you calling in from.
What's happening, man? You already know this shot town from the Midwest, man. What's going on with it?
What's good with you, bro?
Man, at work, take me through till 7, man. But check it out. You get them text messages I sent you with them 2 videos?
I think so, man. I think you sent, man. I don't watch them dudes, man.
Okay, so look, this is what I want you to do. Inside that video, you remember how you were saying you wanted to find it where you can see it real clear on where he kicked the foot at?
Yeah, I seen it clear on the joint. I put it up there.
Okay, yeah, they have it real clear in that one too. Real clear.
Yeah, you know they watch me, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to that dude, whoever made them cartoons, that'd be kind of funny though.
Yeah. I'm with you. They be watching me. That's how they get the information.
Yeah, that dude pretty talented with them animations, yo. I can't lie.
Yeah.
Pretty talented with that.
You know.
Yeah, that's all I want to make sure you see. Make sure you got it, bro.
And I appreciate you though, bro.
On time, man. Let's grind it on through the end, man. We working third shift. Let's get it. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
All right, whole time, fam.
All right. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, man. Hit that subscribe button, man. Smash that like button. You know, and share this video. Straight up. Yeah, man, you know, I appreciate all y'all, man. Facts. I appreciate all y'all, man. Real facts, man. Like, no cap. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, it's just them foo-fafi jokers, man. I can't rock with them. Once they said something about me, it's like I can't rock with none of them. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? God forgives, I don't. I ain't even gonna hold you. God will forgive you. He'll forgive you. He surely will. You know what I'm saying? But I won't. You know what I'm saying? I just how I am. See what I mean? Once I see them niggas talking about me, man, I ain't rocking with none of them, nigga. You know what I mean? You don't say nothing about me. Nigga, I'm one of them. I take it to the grave. You hear me? Like, yo, Hey, yo, I'm going to go to my death. You hear me? Not rocking with some people. I ain't even going to hold you. Family and all, man. Listen, I'm like that. You hear me? Keep it a buck. Like, I'm going to keep it a buck. My child lied on me. You hear me? And I ain't even going to lie. We ain't going to never rap again. Straight up. Like, we ain't going to never rap again. That's just the type of person I am. My child lied on me. We ain't going to never rap again. Ain't no rapping. I ain't forgiving nothing. You don't lie on a nigga that bend over backwards for you. You hear me? You don't do that. You know what I mean? So, you know, that's just my style, man. You know what I mean? I ain't got nothing against nobody, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, is different than me. But that's just how I am. You know what I mean? Straight up. Don't do it to me. Don't talk about me and on some lying stuff. Don't do that to me. You know what I mean? Now, if you say some factual stuff, then I understand. I gotta accept that. You know what I mean? Some factual stuff, I gotta take that. I gotta eat that. So I'm gonna eat that. Yo, nigga said some factual stuff. You know what I'm saying? But you lie on me? Oh, man. Yeah. I'm the one. I'm the worst one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm going to the grave with it. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. I don't care who say what. I'm going to the grave with it. You know what I mean? You know, and I'm gonna tell you though, right? That's because I'm genuine. You feel me? Like I'm a genuine person. Like real rap with people. I'm genuine. And that's just how I come off. You feel me? And when somebody betray me, right? And I'm genuine, it's like, I'll never forgive you. You know, some people, you know, they forgive it. They forgivers. You know what I'm saying? You know, some people like that. You know what I mean? And some people forget, man. Not me. Nah. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. You know, I told the story before, you know, like my mom went against me. I'm like, damn. You know, it hurt me. I'm like, you go against me though. I was my mom's only child. And you go against me. I could never forgive her. Damn. It's crazy. You know what I mean? But one thing people can say about me is I'm honest. You know what I'm saying? They can say, yo, dude is honest. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up. I'm straight up. I'm open book. You know what I mean? Open book. Open book. You know? So, you know, certain people that went against me, right? Lied on me, went against me. I never forgive them. Ever. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no mediation can fix it. It ain't no sitting down and talk can fix it. I'm just like that, you know? And with the internet, right, it make it easy for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm already like that naturally in real life. You know? And the people that know me, they'll tell you. They be like, man, that nigga holding on something. I ain't gotta yell at you. I ain't gotta, you know, get violent with you. I ain't gotta do that. I just won't speak to you. You know what I mean? I mastered that. You know what I mean? I mastered. I mastered straight up not speaking to people, right? When you violate. I mastered it. I got it mastered. No, I don't think nobody in life, if they do, they matching my energy with it. You know what I mean? Straight up. I don't think nobody in life gotta match the energy with me when it come to that. It's like, nah, that's it. You know, you violated. Oh, you violated? I ain't gotta disrespect you. None of that. I think the best way to get your point across is silence. You know what I'm saying? I'ma just keep it a buck. I don't know how people feel about that, right? But this is how I feel. I think your best way to get your point across is silence. Because when you try to respond to people and, you know, get your point across, people will flip it on you. You know what I'm saying? Literally though, people will flip it on you, man. They'll flip it on you and act like it was your fault why whatever happened, when you know, really though, it wasn't your fault. You know what I'm saying? You like, man, I ain't do nothing. And they'll do that. But once I learned the silence, oh, I know I'm crushing to this day. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it a buck. Hey, man, listen, my piece, I think the best thing for me, people, to be silent. Like, you don't want me to go there. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? I don't listen. So I got to weigh the options. Be silent. You know, I'm gonna tell you though, right? It's easy for us to crash out as people, right? But it's hard to have discipline not to do certain things. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to have that discipline not to do certain things. And that's hard. Man, it's easy to crash out. I can get out there and crash out instantly. You know what I mean? I can go get out there and tweak. You hear me? Like tweak. Damn. What I gotta worry about is the backlash. What's gonna come behind that? The consequences. You know what I mean? I could do that. But you know, I had to understand. You know, like, I'm a real genuine person, right? And what I noticed in my life, right? All the people that I was genuine to, right? That I was there for, they felt like I had to do what I used to do. You know, even though I felt like, right, as a man, certain responsibilities that I was supposed to uphold to, right? So I would uphold it, right? But once I started seeing that people started doing like slimy stuff, but still expecting me to have the same, you know, giving and being there mentality, that's when I flip. And what I say to anybody out there, this is some advice from me, right? You know, and you know, people ain't gotta listen, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not for everybody to care about, right? But what I say to the people out there, right? If you are friends or it's family and a person, you know, is like genuine to you and you care about the relationship with the person, family, friends, don't play with that person. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. You know, that's if you care about the relationship, right? Because you might not really care about the relationship. You know what I'm saying? That might not really be your concern. You know what I mean? Because some people really don't care. Like, man, all right, I don't care about the relationship. But if you care, family, whatever, Don't play with that person, man. Yeah, don't do that. Especially if they're a genuine person, because you don't know when they're going to turn the switch, right? Like, I done turned the switch. Yeah. I done turned the switch, right? And I can't turn the switch back the other way because I lost the feeling. You hear me? Like, I lost the feeling. I lost it. Like, I lost it. I used to come through in any weather. You hear me? Any weather, I would come through. Yeah, you need me, whatever, I'm coming through. But the people that I would do that for, right? They would do certain things and think that no matter what they did to me, I'ma still be there. And I flipped out, right? And I said, now everybody got to feel it. Yeah, for my peace. You know? Everybody got to feel it for my peace. You know what I mean? Because I started thinking, right? Man, I'm going to make some bad decisions if I don't get my peace. I had to really understand that. Man, I remember sitting in here, right? In the crib. I'm upstairs, downstairs. I'm in the basement. I'm all around the crib, right? Pacing. Thinking about tweaking out. Like, yo, man, y'all want to play with me? Oh, y'all want to play? And y'all think it's a game? Right? And I had to grab myself, right? And say, man, you just gotta let everything go. Yeah, I know people gonna be mad. People gonna say things about you. You know, it's gonna be people talking negative about you, and I gotta let it go because my peace, before I do something and put myself in a situation, right? And now everybody looking at me like, yo, why you do that? Why that happened? Come on, bro. You could have handled that different. So from me having that state of mind, I said, I'd rather people talk about me and say, man, I ain't coming around. They ain't heard from me, than for them to feel how they make me feel. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm just keeping it a buck, right? So I said, let me just focus on what I gotta focus on to maintain, to keep my sanity, right? Straight up, you know, and I keep it a buck with y'all, right? I said, I'm an open book. I sit down and I talk to y'all about myself as well, right? Because I'm a genuine person, right? But I got issues too, right? I'm human, you know. And what I notice about people, right? You know, when they see somebody in a certain light or position, they feel like those people don't have the same issues as everybody else. Nah. I got issues too, right? And what happens with me is, right, if I don't sit back and relax, I'm ready to go do what niggas ain't gonna do. And I gotta understand that. Like, I'ma do what niggas ain't gonna do. You feel me? When a nigga gonna say, man, why you do that? Why did you know what I'm saying? And then I'm in a position. So, from me understanding this, right, I had to say, like, with certain things, man, I gotta stay to myself. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Yeah. I don't need, the type of people around me that's like, do boys and crash outs. I'd have been crashed out by now. I gotta be by myself because I'll be ready to crash out my damn self. Right? So I gotta be by myself so I can have the conscious thinking. And what I notice about people is when they got a whole bunch of do boys and crash out people around them, right? You might not make that right decision because the crash out around you is influencing you to crash out. You hear me? You got the crash out around you and they telling you, man, just go ahead, man. We gonna make an example, like Loose Cannon and Wack and stuff, right? And it's like, I had to understand these things. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. And listen, I'm glad that I can talk about it and I can, tell the people, right? From my experiences on, how I gotta maneuver and know what to avoid. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I understand that, some people, they'll mess with you, right? And then when they get what they asking for, they victim. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you the victim. I learned that a lot. So now my ignore game is at the top level. I don't think nobody got me beat. It might be some people that's like me, right? But I don't think nobody got me beat. Straight up. I don't think nobody. You hear me? Because I don't care about none of that. You know what I mean? Nah, you start disturbing my peace and, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, man, hold up. I don't want no trouble. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I be thinking about stuff. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I be thinking. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, but I'm a stable thinker, right? I be thinking about stuff, right? And then I gotta tell myself, yo, you know what I'm saying? Stay on point. You know what I mean? Straight up, stay on point. Yeah. My mind goes somewhere else too. You know what I mean? And that's just me being honest. Everybody don't want to be honest with themselves, right? My mind goes somewhere else too. Yeah. And I gotta stabilize it sometimes. Like, hold up. Take it easy. You know what I mean? It ain't that serious. Don't put yourself in the situation. Don't allow nobody to get you there. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Straight up. That's just me, man. You know what I'm saying? And see, and what I know about a lot of people, right? It's a lot of people that have those kind of issues, right? But they lie to themselves. Yeah. So it might be something that really triggers them, but they've been lying to themselves for so long that when that certain thing triggers them, they go further than they should. Straight up. But me having the conscious thinking and understanding is what keeps me stable. Just keeping it a buck. And y'all see how I can come here and tell y'all that, right? I see that. I can come and tell you that. You know what I'm saying? It's why I gotta be by myself. You know what I mean? It's why I gotta be by myself. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I might can you know what I'm saying, be around, you know, certain people for a short period of time, but I can't be around nobody that's irritating me. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't do it, man. I cannot do it. You know what I mean? I know y'all be saying, right, when sometimes when people call in, you know, and they get to going, that I got a lot of patience, right? See, I have to prepare myself for that. You know what I'm saying? So when I come to the show, right, I'm preparing myself for that. You know what I mean? Somebody might call me in the middle of the day, right? And I got something on my mind, and they calling me talking about something that I don't want to hear, like the people that keep calling me all day trying to, you know, give me a loan this and loan that. I flips out on them all the time. I ain't even gonna hold you, right? I ain't even gonna hold you. Those people that call my phone straight up and they be like trying to, you know, get me to get this loan and that loan, man, I flips out on them. Yeah, I go hard on them every time. Like I go like out the ballpark because they keep calling back to back. I say whatever come to my mind. Straight up. I just start going crazy. I'm trying to get them to stop calling me. Yo, take me off that list. Stop calling me. Oh, we could give you this loan, that loan. Didn't I say stop calling me? I start saying, man, where your girl at? What she look like? Yeah, I want to stretch that little thing out. I just start going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. You know what I mean? If it's a lady calling, she trying to force me. Yo, didn't I tell you stop calling me, man? Why do you keep calling my phone every day? And I told you I don't want this. Then I'm talking crazy to her. They hang up. Then they might not call for a couple days. Then they calling again. Yo. So when I come to the show, right, I'm prepared. That's why I let people talk. You know, I'm mentally prepared. You know what I'm saying? I'm mentally prepared. It's like I gotta do that. So this why I gotta be to myself, right? So when I do certain things, I'm mentally preparing to do it. All right, I'm sitting there. I gotta do this today. All right. So I know when I go in this setting right here, I gotta be like this, that, this. You know what I'm saying? So I'm able to deal with any type of friction in that environment because I'm mentally preparing for that setting, right? But if I don't mentally prepare for the setting, then it might be messy. You feel me? This is me knowing me. And I think there's a lot of people in the world that don't know themselves, right? And they just be out here winging it. And then they be into this and into that, and they arguing with this. And I'm not arguing with nobody. Not arguing with nobody. Remember them days. I'm not arguing with nobody. Straight up. At all. No, I'm not arguing. You feel me? I don't want to be ready to smack the shit out of you, and then I'm in the problem. So I'm not arguing with nobody. Straight up. Just keeping it a buck. You know what I mean? So I just try to, like, you know what I'm saying, stay on, you know, what I'm on. You know, y'all know sometimes I like to come, you know, because I'm going to keep it real. Even though I do the shows and I go hard, this is like therapy for me too. You know what I mean? Just real rap. I know I'm good at doing it, right? But this is like therapy for me, right? So I get on here and I go all the way in, right? It's a form of therapy, you know? You know how some people gotta go see a therapist, right? I come on here and encounter with the people. Straight up. You know what I mean? I just come here and encounter with the people. You know? Straight up. Definitely got to keep the heads together, man. Straight up. Definitely, man. If you haven't already, smash that like button. Hit the like button, though. And smash that like button. Hit the subscribe button, man. You know what I mean? Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button, man. Straight up. You know, I appreciate y'all. But, you know, experience is the best teacher. You know, but you got to learn from the experience. That is important. Yeah, I think, it took me a long time. I mean this, man, to get to this point. And I guarantee you, right? All the people that took me for granted, they regret it. They might want to ignore it to themselves, but they regret it. You know what I'm saying? Because I always was a nigga that helped. You know what I'm saying? Always was a nigga that you can call. Always showed up. You hear me? I always made a way. You hear me? Nigga take penitentiary chances to make sure everything's good. Now, it's different. Yeah. My peace is more important now. Yeah. And I had to understand that a lot of people really don't value you. You won't understand it until you put in that predicament and then you're willing to understand it, right? A lot of people don't value you. Yeah. You know, you won't understand it though until you want to understand it when you're put in that predicament. It's like, damn, like me? Hold on. I thought they valued me. I thought, I meant something. I thought it's like, okay. All right. I had to see this. And I know now, right? I guarantee you now, people wish they left me alone, right? And let me do me, right? Because now, I won't even answer the phone for certain people. You can call as much as you want. I'll block you. I ain't answering the phone. I ain't got no rap. Ain't nothing that you can say to me that I want to hear. Yeah. And I'm going on years. Yeah. I'm going on years. Yeah. And don't care at all. Yeah. For my peace. Yeah. You know, straight up. For my peace. You know what I said to myself, right? People, smile, right? When they wanted to put me in jail, right? It was like a laughing situation. Ha. I said, okay. I said, I'm going to do him a favor. I'm going to act like I'm in jail. Hold up. You hear me? I said, people literally they like smile. They was laughing. Oh, this nigga, you know, jail, going to jail. Straight up, nigga going to jail. You know what I mean? Locked up. I said, yo, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna act like I'm really in jail. Yeah. Cause when you in jail, right? Niggas ain't coming to see you. Niggas ain't writing you. Niggas ain't sending you no money. Yeah. See, you gotta have a certain kind of discipline, right? To act like on the streets, you in jail with people. Hey, I'm acting the same way. It's how I'm acting on the street. Straight up. This how I'm acting on the street. Think I'm in jail. You know, don't reach out to me. You can't call me in jail, right? Straight up. Nah. Don't worry about me. Shit. Hell no. Don't worry about me at all. I'm in jail, nigga. Yeah. Ain't no rap. Yeah, man. And you know, when I sit back, right? Cause I'm gonna tell y'all, right? Sometimes it crosses my mind, right? To do things, you know, that I might have used to do, right? And I'm like, man, you know, but then when I start replaying the crazy stuff and stunts people tried to pull on me, it just make me go, nah, don't even worry about it, man. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. You feel what I'm saying? I'ma just keep it a buck. When I start replaying the stunts that people tried to pull on me and stuff like that, yeah, I say, nah, straight up. Let me keep it a buck, man. I got this thing, right? From family services, right? I got this thing from family services, right? Where it showed me all the people, right, that made a complaint on me, right? Man, it was all the people that was close to me. I said, damn. And the things that they made a complaint on me about, right, was all lies. I'm like, damn. And this happened for years with multiple people, right? And even though when these people made those complaints on me at those times, I ignored it, right? Because I know it wasn't true. You know, when the family service people come to your house and they say, this person made a complaint on you and that, I'm like, what? Man, I ain't paying no attention to that. I would ignore the stuff, right? Straight up. I would ignore it, right? And when I would ignore it, right, I'm like, don't worry about it. I know they lying, right? So don't even worry about it, right? And I keep doing what I'm doing, what I've been doing, right? And then I had more complaints, right? And what I notice is, right, that, you know, I'm a go-getter, right? And I'm always going to go get it hard, right? And I'm always going to live good, right? That's just how I am. My grind makes sure that I can live good, right? The way that I grind under any circumstance, right? Make sure that I'm good, right? Straight up. I got you, KO. Give me 1 second. My grind, right? Make sure that I live good, right? And that's just the type of person I am, right? The way that I grind under any circumstance is gonna make sure that I live good. You know, that, and I'm not living, you know, bare minimum. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to grind to make sure that I'm not in that predicament, right? So, these people, right, they would call the family service people, right, when they get mad at me about something, right, and make a complaint on me, right? The people come to the crib, all that, right? Man, I ain't worried about that stuff, right? And I wouldn't worry about it, right? And I don't care what they say. And they saying outrageous stuff, right? The people come to the house, they like, man, yeah, we don't see that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we don't see this. They making outrageous stuff. Like crazy. Like crazy. Like, what did they say? What? Hold up. You know, they couldn't affect me anyway. Like, because I'm the type of person that I ignore you. I'm going to go keep getting my paper. I don't care what you saying. You say whatever you want, right? Call me whatever you want. Say whatever you want, right? Straight up, right? And I would ignore all that, right? And still continue to do things. You know, be there, be supportive, right? For the same people that would be ready to throw me under the bus. And I'm out here taking penitentiary chances to feed niggas, right? I'm out here taking penitentiary chances to feed niggas, right? And I said, damn, I'm out here taking all type of risks, make sure niggas is cool, right? Niggas don't care. And I had to see this, right? Straight up. I had to see this, right? I'm like, damn. Niggas don't care. And I'm going hard in the paint. Right? You know what turned me all the way left? I ain't even gonna lie, man. I ain't even gonna lie, man. You know what I'm saying? I might have said this before. You know, some people, man, you know what I'm saying? You know, might have heard it. Nah, this ain't no allegedly. Man, they done called family services on me. Nigga, I got a whole packet. What? I ain't no allegedly. I got a whole packet. And when the people call family services, I can pinpoint each and every person who called them. I know who made the call. Ain't no allegedly. Hell no. Ain't no allegedly at all. Ain't allegedly my ass. Nah. They done called family services and said things that was lies, right? And I ignored all that stuff. Like, I ignored it, right? Straight up. I ignored it, right? Straight up. Nah, ain't no allegedly, nigga. I took penitentiary chances, nigga. I took them. You know what I'm saying? I done took penitentiary. I've been to trial 5 times. I took penitentiary chances. I ain't gonna lie. Nigga, I'm a law-abiding citizen now. I took penitentiary chances. I went to the penitentiary. I did 3 years in the can. I did a 3-piece McNugget. 3 New Years, I'm banging on the door. Boom, 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 boom. Happy New Year! Yeah, I did that 3 times, right? In the can. Yeah. So I'm saying I took penitentiary chances. Straight up. No cap, right? So, and I still got the complaints. They sent me an email, man. This was some years ago, but I still got the email, right? From the complaint of each individual, right? And these are people that I took care of, right? People that I helped them. They ain't helped me. I helped them. That motherfuckers ain't helped me. Ain't nobody did shit for me, right? These are people that I helped, right? Multiple, right? These people ain't do nothing for me. I'm the one doing shit, right? So, I would ignore all that, right? I'm ignoring straight up all of that. Straight up. I'm ignoring all of that, right? But it took the cake. This is no cap. It took the cake when my child lied on me. That right there, out of everything, of all these people calling family services on me, right? I weathered that. You know what I'm saying? I weathered that, right? But when my child lied on me, everything that them people called family services on me, now that came back. Now it resurfaced. You hear me? Resurfaced, right? Then my mom died, right? Then my grandpa died, right? Everything resurfaced. I said, hold up. Nigga, I stopped caring about people. Straight up. And I'm going to keep it a buck. My mom died. Straight up. My grandpa died. Now, these are the 2 people that raised me. You feel what I'm saying? My grandpa and my mom. The 2 people that I lived with in my childhood. Right? They died, right? Now, all the people that I've, helped out, all these people, nigga, they ain't done shit for me. Nigga, I'm giving my paper to buy them shit, do shit for them, help this, help that, right? And I'm ignoring all the times that they done made complaints when they get upset at me because they can't get me to do what they want me to do and I'm ignoring them, or you feel what I'm saying? So they call, make a complaint. I ignore that. When my child lied on me, that made everything resurface. So now my mind starts to think about all the times that these people done lied on me and said these complaints. And I'm saying, I ain't even going to tell y'all the complaints. I ain't even going to lie, because they was outrageous. I'm like, what? Man, I ain't worried about that. People come into my crib and stuff, they talk to me and stuff like this, right? They like, man, we don't see that. You know what I'm saying? We close that, man. Right? But then my child lied on me. I said, oh, you gonna feel that for life. You hear me? Yeah, you gonna feel that for life. Yeah. Ain't no forgiving. Nah. I ain't never gonna forgive you. Ever. Yeah, you ain't. I don't care who say what. Nigga, I ain't never forgiving you. You don't lie on me, nigga. Nigga that done bent over backwards for you. Nigga that done cut your umbilical cord, nigga. You lie on me? Hold up. Nah, nigga. And then try to call me like it's all cool. Nigga, hold up, man. Nigga. Nah. So, you know, that shit there then triggered, right? That triggered everything from everybody. All of the complaints, and now I'm cut everybody off. Straight up. Everybody. Nigga, everybody got cut off behind that. You hear me? And I guarantee you, everybody. I don't care what they say. I don't care what nobody say. Nigga. Motherfucker lucky I'm doing what I cut everybody the fuck off. That's motherfuckers lucky. Yeah. Straight up. Yeah. So when I just think about this shit, right? This is why I'm the way I am with people. You feel me? I'm very respectable to people, right? But I don't give you no room. Nah, I don't give you no room. For what? I ain't giving you no room. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I'm respectable to everybody. But there's some people, right, that all the way until I die, they gonna wish that they didn't mess with me. Because I was always genuine. Even if you didn't like how I handled things, I was there. You hear me? Now, oh yeah, I'm gonna make sure that straight up. Now, I'm gonna make sure that niggas feel this until I die. Straight up. Yeah. Niggas gonna feel this until I die. You hear me? That's just, you know, how I feel. You know what I mean? Yeah, and like I told y'all, this like therapy for me too. You know, I ain't got no problem coming on here, you know, talking about myself. Yeah, this therapy for me too. You know, I got a lot of experiences, and that's why I'm able to articulate and break things down the way I break things down, because of my experience. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? This is why I'm able to, you know, break things down the way I break it down, man. If you haven't already smashed that like button, hit the like button. You know, hit that subscribe button. Share the live. That's why I'm able to break things down the way I break it down, because of all the experience. You know? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, a lot of people took a nigga for granted. You know, a lot of people took a nigga for granted. Straight up. That's because no matter what people had, you know, that was, you know, related to me or close to me, no matter what they did, I came back. You know what I'm saying? I still felt like I was obligated to certain things. Man, don't worry about it. But they played with me so much, I'm making niggas eat this shit. Yeah. They gonna eat it until I go. And I don't care what nobody say. Yeah. Straight up. They gonna eat it until I go. Yeah. So, you know, my mind state is the way it is. You feel me? From my experiences that I've been through. Yeah. I found peace in the things that I like to do, you know, and being in my own zone. Yeah, I found peace. Real rap. I found peace, man. But a nigga didn't, you know what I'm saying? A nigga at one point didn't, you know, couldn't see that. You feel me? A nigga couldn't see that. You know, I'm out here going hard in the paint, right? To survive, right? I'm out here going hard in the paint to survive, right? Real rap. I'm out here going hard in the paint to survive, right? And, you know, nigga living okay, right? I try to, you know, put things together and put people in position, right? You know, to live decent, right? You know, nigga, put it together whereas though nigga live in the sticks, right? Come from the mud, man. Come from the mud. Nigga come on, big house, you know what I'm saying? Foreign out there, you know what I'm saying? Nigga come from the mud though. I try to put it in position so that they can be cool and be in position as well. And I understand that the people next to you, they're usually not receptive to what you're trying to do and provide and let them know. It's usually other people that's taking it in. Straight up, I say the people around you, right? You could be breaking something down for them to understand in life, right? And they can't understand it, right? But you can go across town and get somebody that's in a serious situation, right? And they'll understand. You feel me? They'll be like, oh, they want to listen. But the people around you, they don't want to listen. They don't think you know what you're talking about. So, by me saying that, sometimes you gotta let the people around you go out there and experience. Go ahead and go experience. You gotta experience on your own. Straight up. Sometimes you gotta let the people that, you know, should be taking heed of what you saying, you gotta let them go experience on your own. You know what I mean? Yeah, you gotta figure that out. Yeah, you gotta learn your way. You know? And then I think back about myself, right? I think back about myself And then I say to myself, right? I had to go out there and learn on my own, right? Straight up. I had to learn on my own, man. When I was young, right? My mom, you know, she would hold it down, right? And she would be like, you know, moving around in the army or whatever, right? And, you know, I would go around and go with her, then I would come back around my way, and then I would go with her and, you know what I'm saying, come back around my way, right? And, you know, she will hold it down, right? But, you know, women want a nigga, right? So at the same time, right, I felt like when I was younger, right, my mom's choice of men were, you know, not the best choice, right? You know what I'm saying? His mom chose a nigga that used to, you know, put his hands on her, right? At one time. And then, you know, the nigga used to whoop my ass at one time, right? And then I'd be like, man, I'm getting away from these motherfuckers, right? Straight up. I'm like, man, I'm getting away from these motherfuckers. Yeah, I'm like, I don't, you know, I ain't want to leave my mom, right? You know, but I'm like, man, shit, you staying with this nigga, he hitting me and you. Nigga, I gotta go. Shit, I ain't staying with this nigga. This nigga hitting me and you. This getting out of control, right? So I'm like, I'm getting up out of here. Straight up. And I'm a young, you know, young dude. Man, I got up out of there. Man, I'm gone. Shit. I'm going back with the other side of family people. I'm getting up out of here. I'm going by grandpa. Right? And you know, it was a little rougher in that situation, right? But I think back and I say, I don't regret it because it made me who I am today. And then when I look at majority of the people that I grew up with, I'm on a different level. You hear me? I look at the people in school, right, that had the fresh polos on and the fresh Nauticas and the fresh Tommies, the fresh Azaz. They all lost. All of them. Majority. They all lost. The ones that had the, you know, the parents that was getting them everything they needed, right? The one that always had the fresh gear, going to school, super fly, and, you know, where I was going to school, you know, it wasn't as, you know what I'm saying? I might had to recycle something, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Niggas is playing. Yo, what's up with the school gear? Niggas is playing. Oh, man, what's up? You know, which forced me to the block. You hear me? Hey, hold up. Nigga, hold up. Nigga, I'm seeing niggas like, hold up. Nigga, what's going on? Hold up. Nigga. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. To the block. So I get out there, find my way, right? Get out there, find my way, you know what I'm saying? And I figured it out on my own and blew by everybody. But what I'm saying is, most of the people that had it where as though they was always handed it, right? They couldn't figure it out as adults. And I understood that. Most of the people that always had somebody's couch to go on or somebody's house to go to, they couldn't figure it out. Because the first thing they do is they look to the help. Man, I lived in the motels for 2 years, from 16 to 18. Man, I motel hop from 16 to 18. 2 years. Straight up. You hear me? This is no cap. Nigga, we lived in the motels. My whole squad. We was young niggas living in the motels. You know, some niggas had cribs to go home to, right? But we lived in the motels. We was all down there, right? And you know, we was figuring out our way in the motels, right? And you know, I learned a lot of experience, you know what I'm saying? And I figured my way straight up. Figured my way through those, you know, hotel situations, you know what I'm saying? Motels situations. And yeah, it was a part of my life that you know, nigga can't forget. You know what I'm saying? Nigga can't forget those days. You know, and I'm gonna tell you, right? What installed the hunger in me, right? I'm gonna tell you, what installed the hunger in me, like that gave me that by any means necessary, is when I used to remember, and this is a feeling, right? That I can't forget this feeling, right? This is one feeling that I can't forget at all. When I used to wake up and I had to check out, right? And a nigga ain't got no money to get another room. You hear me? Now that feeling right there, right, is different. When you gotta check out at 11 o'clock, right? And you ain't got no money for the room. Oh, man. That feeling is different. Yeah, that one different. So, you know, that feeling there, right, is what gave me the understanding that I gotta make sure I got and don't get all the way to the bottom, nigga. Yeah. Straight up. And I'm gonna tell you, the motels that, you know, we used to stay in, it was 3 motels, and they was right there across the street from each other, right in the little triangle. It was Motel 6, Days Inn, and Travelodge. They changed it. They changed the name of it, but those was the three names of the motels that we used to be in, right? And you know, at that time, we like ran the motels. And you know, this here, you know, was long. This was long ago. This was 99 going into the 2000s, right? You know what I'm saying? 99 and going into the 2000s is when, you know, we all was like down there. You know what I mean? We was there. You know what I'm saying? Because I went to the juvenile facility in 99 and I got out in 2000, right? And I went there 99, got out in 2000, and nigga went straight back down the motel. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Straight up. You know, something a nigga went through, man. You know, I've been through a lot. I ain't gonna lie. Straight up. Straight up. I ain't gonna lie, man. Hit that subscribe button, man. Hit the like button, you know, and share this live. You know, y'all know I like to be authentic as well. Talk about myself too. Straight up. You know what I mean? I like to talk about myself, man. Hit that subscribe button, man. Smash that like button. You know, I tell the people so y'all can know things about me as well. You know what I'm saying? I tell the people things so y'all can know things about me as well. You know, this why, you know, I'm raw and authentic, man. You know? Yeah, you know, let's keep it a buck. But yeah, you know, we're gonna get into it in a second. That was just something that was on my mind. You know what I mean? That was something that was on my mind, man. Yeah. But, you know, for people that don't understand, you know, why I view things the way I view things is because of my experiences. Yeah. My experiences is the reason why I view things the way I do. Yeah. You know, I always seen that the closest people to you is the ones that turn on you, the ones that screw you over, betray you, and all that. It's always the closest people to you. You know, it ain't gonna be a stranger because you're not gonna allow a stranger to get that close to you. It's always gonna be the people that's closest to you. Yeah, the stranger ain't gonna betray you. You not gonna allow the stranger to get that close to you. You're gonna allow people that you know. Straight up. The people that you know, yeah, you gonna bring them close to you. And they always gonna be the ones that turn on you, man. Every time. It's crazy. Smash that like button, man. And hit the subscribe button. You know, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. Yeah. You know. Yeah, this was real situation. Let me see here. Real situation, man. Let me see here. Hold up. Let me see here. Real situation.
Yeah, Brick Baby going through it in the fence. He just was airlifted to the hospital. I'm talking about, they say about 4, 5, 6 Atlanta dudes ran inside his room, put him down. Yeah, Brick Baby going through.
Okay. Yeah. You know, I don't know how true it is with the brick, but I see what y'all saying about Brick Baby. I see it. But you know, I don't take nothing from what these dudes be saying. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't. They say what they say, but I don't take nothing from these dudes. Yeah, hold up. Hit that subscribe button, man. Govan. Govan. Yeah. Lying again. Let's see what the let's see what one of the jurors spoke out. One of the jurors spoke out. Yeah, one of the jurors spoke out. Hold up. Yeah, one of the jurors spoke out. Let me see what he said. Hit that subscribe button too. Smash that like button. You know I appreciate y'all. Yeah, hold up. I'm gonna put this up here, y'all. Let's see what they say. Let's see what they say. Yeah. I seen that joint with King Pill said, but you know, I don't listen to them jokers, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I see what they say, but y'all gonna notice that about me. Yeah, that's one thing that, you know, everybody that that rock with me, y'all gonna eventually understand that. Yeah. I see them type of stuff when people say stuff, right? But I ain't the one that, I ain't just repeating what niggas is saying. Nah. Nah, show me proof. You know what I'm saying? Did Brick Baby speak out and say that? I ain't listening to none of them niggas. Straight up. That's just me. It could be true, right? It literally could be true that the bull definitely got whatever done to him, right? But that's just not my style. You know what I'm saying? That y'all gonna learn it. You know what I'm saying? People that don't understand it, I don't care what they say. You can tell me. But I'm definitely not, going straight up to report what nigga done said. Nah. I ain't doing that. Yeah, I gotta see proof. You know what I mean? Let me see proof. Yeah. Cause I don't believe it. You know what I'm saying? He might have got beat up. Who knows? He could have got sliced up in there. You know what I'm saying? He could have literally got sliced up in there, and then everybody saying that the bull got a broomstick stuck in there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I hear him, but what if it was that he just got sliced up, and now everybody reporting the broomstick joint, right? You know what I'm saying? Nah, he might have got sliced up, man. Now, I can say that might have happened. Yeah, he might have got sliced up in there. Jokers could have ran up on him straight up, sliced him up. But the broomstick thing, and niggas be lying so much, right? They want that attention. They'll go up there and just say anything, and it'll be a lie just to make content. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, yeah, I ain't gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. That's just me. You know what I mean? I'm going all the way out like that. You know what I'm saying? That's why people gonna rock with SBGB TV. They gonna be like, yeah, dude ain't on that. Nah, hell no. Cause I'ma tell y'all this right here, right? I'ma learn y'all something, right? So if I start doing something like that, right? Just for the people that don't understand it, right? Once I do that, right? And I say, this happened to Brick Baby, the broomstick, and all that stuff, right? And then it's proven that Brick Baby was sliced up and it wasn't nothing to do with the broomstick. That kills my credibility, right? So now that makes people be on the fence about what I'm saying. See, when I say stuff now, a lot of people are like, okay, it's a solid, because I'm not just saying these certain things and it don't be that, right? And I don't want to be that type of person. You know what I'm saying? That's just my style, right? And I'm gonna always be like that, because that's not my style. And these things could have happened to Brick. They could have happened to him. He could have had the broomstick, all that. But I don't see no proof. I'm not going with none of these niggas, these goofy niggas that just come out and say something and then that ain't my style. You know what I mean? When niggas say something like that, I'm always looking at it different. Like, man, all right, man. Come on, man. It sounds like something that, Wack would say, right? When these niggas be talking, all I think about is Wack. This is what he's doing. These are the same exact things that Wack is doing, or put something out there that might not even be true. They just putting it out there for content and for people to click. Straight up. So that's just what my mind be. I don't know if Wack put it out there. I don't know who put it out there, right? But I ain't going with it. You know what I'm saying? Those are not the things that I'm gonna be reporting on. I'm not reporting on, the stuff that these niggas say. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm giving my own assessment on things, how I view it. I might react to something, but you know what I'm saying? Just because these dudes say something, that's not what I'm going with. I ain't that type of guy. You know what I'm saying? And eventually, everybody will learn that over here with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure, You know, some people don't know it yet, or some people might be on the fence. Yo, I can say this to DZ, and you know what I'm saying? Nah, that ain't how I'm rocking. You know, I want to be raw and authentic. Now, I'm human, right? So yeah, I'm gonna make mistakes in life. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't making no damn no dumb mistakes like, you know what I mean, that. You know what I mean? Nah, nigga, damn. Why would you say that this man got the broomstick up, put up his butt, right? Just because these other niggas said it. Nah, I ain't doing that. Nah. Yeah. I give my opinion on the content, right? You know, from out the West Coast, right? I give my opinion on the stuff that happens on the West Coast, right? But I don't use the West Coast niggas to give my opinion. That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing against none of the West Coast niggas that report their content, right? You know, because that's what they want to do, right? Everybody doing content, right? But I don't use the West Coast niggas to report my stories. I use my experience, right? And what I see. Yeah, that's just my style. You know what I mean? You know, remember Wack was saying to me, oh man, everybody's in the circle. You got to get your circle and they giving content. I'm not doing that. Nah. I'm not doing it. I'm finding the content that I'm rocking with. I'm going to say that my opinion on what I feel and, you know, what I'm observing and my experience. But just because another nigga come to the net and say, yo, this happened to Loose Cannon and this happened to Brick Baby. Nah. Never gonna do it. Straight up. Never. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He said whole comment section said it's not true, they unsubscribing. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Straight up. That's where I'm at with it, y'all. Y'all gonna see, you know, like I tell y'all, man, I come from the street, right? And I done seen some real life stuff, right? So when people say stuff to me, it don't excite me to just be like, I'm ready to report it. You know what I mean? Like, I come from the street, nigga. Like, I come from the street, nigga. Like, real life, street nigga. So when these niggas be saying stuff, that shit don't excite me, nigga. And I'm not on that wave to just be saying the content behind these other niggas. Nah, I ain't saying that. You know what I mean? I ain't got nothing against none of the West Coast niggas, right? Because, you know, I like some of they style, and some of them be doing their thing with the content. You know what I mean? I ain't got nothing against the niggas, right? But just because them niggas say something, not me. You know what I mean? Straight up. Yeah. Let's see here. Hold on. Let's see what we got here. Hit that subscribe button. Let's see what this jury person said about the jury, their decision. Hold up. Hit that subscribe button, man. Smash that like button.
In Memphis, this is News Channel 3 at 4.
New on your news leader at 4, an exclusive sit-down interview. We're hearing from the foreman of the jury in the murder trial of Hernandez Govan last week. After 3 days of testimony and 3 hours of deliberations, the jury returned with a verdict. Thanks for joining us, everyone. I'm Alex Coleman.
And I'm April Thompson. Govan was indicted in connection to the shooting death of Memphis rapper Young Dolph.
But the jury foreman is telling WREG's Jarita Patterson in this exclusive interview that a lack of evidence meant there was no other option but to acquit.
Under a cloak of secrecy and under the agreement their voice will be altered, the foreperson for the 12-member jury that acquitted Hernandez Govan is speaking exclusively to your news leaders.
We, the jury, find the defendant Hernandez Govan not guilty.
From the moment the 12 jurors plus 4 alternates were chosen.
He put 16 strangers in a room and tell them, hey, you guys got to live together for a week.
And the seriousness of the situation was made all too clear, even at the hotel where they were kept secluded. No phones, no clock radios, no outside influences.
Instead of just taking the power cord, they tore the TVs off the wall.
As the trial stretched on, there was one witness for the state, Cornelius Smith, an admitted gunman who was most memorable, we were told, but not for the reason the prosecution was pinning its hopes on.
Statement after statement, he's rebutted by his own statement. So if this is the prosecution's star witness, that case should have never went to trial.
In the end, it's not what was said or even presented that left the jurors deciding Govan should be cleared of all charges.
It's not what was there, it's what wasn't there.
A final decision was then reached with a show of hands.
You have to understand that I don't think anybody, but I'll just go with myself, felt great about the verdict.
Before the switch was flipped, signaling to the court after 3 hours of deliberation, the decision was made.
But we are not done yet. The juror we spoke with says this was emotional for those that had to make such a difficult decision. The four persons' message to young Dolph's family, that story at 5 o'clock. Reporting for your news leader, Jarita Patterson, WREG, News Channel 3.
And although Hernandez Govan was cleared, one of the state's star witnesses, Cornelius Smith, is still awaiting his sentencing hearing.
The date of the incident, hit that subscribe button, man. Smash that like button. All right, I think it was another clip. Let me see here. That they spoke on. Hold up. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. You know I appreciate all y'all. Let's see what they said. That subscribe button. That's it.
Gripped the nation. The trial of Hernandez Govan, the man once accused of orchestrating the deadly attack on rapper Young Dolph, started and ended last week. 12 jurors acquitted Govan on all charges. The foreperson of that jury sat down with WREG's Jarita Patterson for an exclusive interview on how the verdict was reached.
2 words read aloud by the judge last week.
Not guilty.
Meant Hernandez Govan was walking out a free man after beating charges of conspiracy and first-degree murder in the shooting death of rapper Young Dolph. For the first time, the foreman of the 12-member jury says it is because of 2 words that decision to acquit was made.
Purely circumstantial.
Reasonable doubt, he went on to say, created when the defense began poking holes in the prosecution's case. Something the foreman noticed, he told us, was District Attorney Steve Mulroy as he popped in during the trial.
He knew right then and there, if that's the state's case, this isn't going well. And then he quickly exited after Mr. Aurora was shredding Mr. Smith on the stand.
It is that witness, Cornelius Smith, along with his girlfriend, Angela Arnold, who the foreman says were hardest to believe.
After Smith and Arnold testified, the state's best case scenario was a hung jury.
There wasn't just a feeling of untruthfulness, the juror told us, but a lack of proof.
It's not what you know, it's what you can prove in court. Why did you not get the video evidence?
Walking us through those final moments inside the small deliberation room where the big decision was reached.
We all were kind of on the same page except for one person. That person felt conflicted about the definition of conspiracy.
Eventually, all of the jurors came to the same conclusion.
There were tears afterward, and the judge even said, like, this is a big thing.
Meaning Lady Justice would not be leaning in favor of young Dolph's family.
I'm sorry for what we had to do, but that wasn't our choice.
In the end, it was a clear choice, he told us, as Hernandez Govan would walk out cleared of all charges. Reporting for your news leader, Jarita Patterson, WREG, News Channel 3.
And the foreperson told us the reason he did not want to reveal his identity is because there has been a feeling of uneasiness following that verdict.
I think we can all.
Well,
Hit that subscribe button, man. Smash that like button. Let me see here. Let's see. Hit that subscribe button.
Well, 2021, a few months prior to the actual shooting, you were actually working with Straight Drop to try to sign him to CMG.
I was.
And some interactions happened at your house. Can you talk about that?
Yeah. I was basically trying to put the deal together for Straight Drop. Years prior to that, it's a well-known DJ from Memphis, DJ Lil Larry. He's a friend / associate of mine, reached out to me and wanted me and my brothers to possibly give him the advance money for Moneybag Yo. We met up at my brother's car lot. We listened to the material. And for whatever reason, my brother decided against it. Look where Moneybag Yo is at right now.
Yeah.
So we was real bitter about that, so, and shout out to Bag. But, so, when Justin came around, Justin was talented, and we didn't want to miss out on this opportunity. My whole goal was to try to get out the streets and stop, hustling, especially at the age I'm at. And so, I reached out to my brother and asked for his assistance, and we started trying to put the deal together. And I reached out to Juke and asked him to come by and check the material out. And that's how it started.
Okay, so Juke is at your house. Is Straight Drop at your house also?
Correct.
Okay, and you guys are talking about potentially a deal with CMG.
Yes. We were basically at my house. Juke was telling us how to promote the music, how to get Justin the type of buzz that was needed to actually sign to the label. Just all music business, just giving us the, the inside and out about how to, move this thing forward as fast as we could.
Okay. But then at one point, Cornelia Smith showed up at the house as well.
Correct. Yeah, Cornelia Smith. I met Cornelia Smith through an associate of mine named Bobby Carter. When I was released from prison, I bought a house on my grandmother's street in Orange Mound where I grew up, and I met Cornelius through Bobby. And so on this particular night when we were having the music meeting, it was a knock at the door, and I went to the door and it was Cornelius. And I was under the impression that he just wanted some X pills or whatever like he normally did. So I told him to come back later. I was trying to get a deal signed for Drop. And he was like, no, it's important. So I stepped outside, and that's when he mentioned to me, he was like, man, they ain't trying to do nothing about Dolph trying to kill Gotti. So at that point, I never heard of that incident. I heard of it, if you reverse it, I done heard of it that way, the attempted hits on Dolph, but at that point, I hadn't heard anything about someone trying to do anything to Gotti.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him that wasn't my business, and I wasn't finna go back in and mention something to Juke that he hadn't said anything to me about. And so I just left it at that.
Mm-hmm.
And went back in and finished discussing the music and the actual deal. And that was that on that.
Okay, but that deal didn't actually come together.
It did.
Y'all hear that, right? Yeah. Yeah. Y'all hear that, right? So y'all see this right here too, right? Let me see here. It says tension. I got everybody effing with me for my birthday. Lil Flip, OG Boo, OG Boo Dirty, Alley Bull, and Big Brian, Big Baby, and H Peasy. Damn, I almost forgot. King MF Fish, Zebo, and my big bro Evelyn. All the real niggas effing with me. Wish Gotti could be there. He my nigga too. Everybody need to squash that ish and get some millions. Shout out to Whoop. He a real nigga too. I be effing with him since forever. We stay looking out for each other. CGI till I die. Silver Spoon, get ready. So this was on Hernandez Govans Facebook page, right? Straight up. This was on Hernandez Govans Facebook page, and you know, he says that he rocked with Gotti too, right? So when I see that, this was a post from 2012. If he's saying he rocked with Gotti in 2012, which was 13 years ago, right? And he said he met Juke 20 years ago, right? Then that means that nigga knew Gotti. All that, him saying that he didn't know Gotti, we all know it's a cap. You know? It's all cap. Straight up. We know he knew Gotti and Juke, man. But he acting like he ain't know Gotti at all. All lies. Dude is all lies and all cap, man. Straight up. Hit that subscribe button.
2021, 2 days before the shooting, Young Dolph comes back to Memphis to do a turkey drive.
As he always does.
Right. Now, leading up to the shooting, the prosecutor said that you were in communication with Straight Drop, with Cornelius, and Big Juke.
Correct.
But you guys were already talking about music stuff anyways.
Yeah, if any communication that I had with Justin was solely about music, I mean, of course I'm gonna have communications with him. I'm trying to get him signed.
Yeah.
You know, and so, you know, and that's that on that.
Well, on November 17th, 2021, Young Dolph goes to his favorite cookie shop, Makeda's Homemade Butter Cookies in Memphis. At that point, two men pull up in a white Mercedes and start to shoot at Young Dolph. Young Dolph gets hit and dies after being shot about 20 times. Now, when this happens, you're actually in jail?
I wasn't.
You were not?
No, I've seen the report and heard that story that you're talking about, but no, I was not incarcerated at that time.
Okay, so you were out?
Yes, I was.
Now, Dolph is someone that you know, and you had positive interactions with.
Smash that like button.
Whatever joke got going on with him is none of your
You
business.
just came in the building,
No,
hit
I'm
that
not a
like
rapper.
button. We
I'm not
appreciate
CMG.
that.
I'm not an associate of CMG or anything like that. You know, that's grown man business. I don't get in other people's business.
Okay, so when you heard the news of Dolph getting shot in your city, what did you think?
What did I think? I mean, of course, I thought it was bad for the city. But, you know, when I got to hearing stuff and seeing stuff on social media, where it was being said that it could, you know, of the potential suspects, you know, so that's what kind of raised my eyebrows up, so to speak.
Right, because on January 5th, 2022, Justin Johnson, aka Straight Drop, was listed as one of the suspects. A reward for $15,000 was put up for information. And now this news is out that this artist you're trying to sign to CMG is a suspect in the Young Dolph murder. Now, you and Straight Drop, how long did you guys know each other?
I knew Justin, so I met Justin in probably 2000 and maybe 17, 16.
Okay. So you knew him about 6-7 years.
Yeah, correct. Yes, sir.
Did you know that he has a violent side like that?
Yeah, I knew he wasn't an angel. Yeah, I knew that. Yeah, I never took him to be a killer or anything that would just harm an innocent person, though. You know, I try to avoid those type of people.
Okay.
I'm not gonna sit here and say that I'm the Pope myself or an angel myself, but you know, I don't associate myself with demons or animals and people that just have no heart whatsoever.
Well, along with Straight Drop, another suspect, 32-year-old Cornelia Smith, was listed as a suspect as well. This is now two guys that were at your house a couple months prior.
Yeah.
So when you heard that these two guys that you personally know are suspects in the murder of one of the biggest rappers ever in Memphis, did you think that it was mistaken identity, or did you think like, okay, this actually makes some sense?
Well, actually, I know you said it was, I think you said it was posted January 15th or whatever about Justin Straight Drop.
January 5th.
January 5th, he was a suspect. I knew the same day. It was all over social media. Yeah, moments after Dolph got killed. And so, you know, everyone in Memphis, Tennessee knew about the CMG paper route beat. So after I, you know, made the introduction, the music introduction or whatever, I got out the way. I was still doing what I do in the neighborhood, on the street, you know, as far as selling my marijuana and whatever, you know, my sports betting, whatever it is that I do. So I couldn't babysit the music situation. When I made the music introduction, I got out the way and I was still doing what I do. So when I heard that same day that Justin could be a suspect, you know, it was alarming because I knew he was in a space where it could possibly be true, you know, so yeah, it was alarming to me and concerning.
Well, there was also a passenger in the car, 27-year-old Shondell Barnett, who was, I guess, driving the car. He also got arrested. Did you know him?
He was driving what car?
Well, the car that I guess shot up Young Dolph.
No, that's not true.
Oh, it's not true? It was a different car?
The only two people that was in the car, the white Mercedes, was Cornelius and Justin. Shondell Barnett was, I think, a cousin of Justin. He was caught with Justin in Indiana when Justin was on the run.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Right. He got charged with being an after-the-fact accessory.
Yes, sir. Never met him, never. He could walk past me right now. I wouldn't know who he was.
Yeah, Hernandez Govan is a liar. You know, Smash that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Yeah, he's a liar. Yeah. Yeah, he beat the case, right? But he's a liar though. Yeah, I mean, he beat the case, but he's definitely a liar. Yeah, we ain't going for that. At all. Yeah, he beat the case, but he is a liar. Truth ain't in him. You know what I mean? He's just a lying individual. Yeah, and he got lucky. You know, he got lucky and beat the case. So he should be, you know, happy that he beat the case. Yeah. But he's still lying. I don't trust nothing he say. Yeah, I don't trust him. Let's see here. Hold up, y'all. We got Wack here lying some more. We got Wack lying some more right here. We're going to play this in a second right here. Wack lying some more. That's all he do. Just lie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. He said he just told a PRE artist he got footage of Teezy beating him up. And what a coincidence. Teezy was a suspect too. Now he did. Yeah, that's messy. Yeah, I definitely don't believe I definitely don't believe nothing Govan talking about. He beat the case. He was able to convince the jury, right? But yeah, the looks, everything else, you know. And one thing we know is the streets talk. But what I can say about Govan is he kept his mouth shut. You know, even though we know he was involved, he kept his mouth shut. You know, in the whole 4 years or whatever, you know, you couldn't go back and get nothing to reference to him talking about it. So that worked in his favor. Even though we know that he had something to do with it, it worked in his favor. You know, some people, they want to get out there and talk. They want to get out there and express themselves about the situation. Hit that subscribe button and smash that like button.
No, Gates only knew it.
That nigga fought extra. They ain't really hurt about that shit.
And what's crazy, it's got to a point to where he can't really even walk back in there because then the world gonna be, or these people gonna be like, oh, nigga, you bowed that shit down.
In the reality,
He had no reason to be mad at that.
Right, yeah. There's nothing to really be mad. Just understand that business is business, bro. This should be a big lesson for you.
But here go the thing. Adam, niggas didn't start coming up there until after he denied. When Adam like, I'm going to come to the hospital and see him. And they denied him. But yet, they talking about his family only. But yet, Kevin Gates up there, you ain't never seen this nigga in your life. And Gates only know who you is because of No Jumper.
Oh, okay. See, I thought Gates was cool with the other niggas over there.
No, Gates only knew what a nigga is because of No Jumper.
See, I thought Gates was tapped in with that clique, and that's just one of the groups of the.
Hell no.
But just because Wack kisses Adams' butt doesn't mean that everybody else got to. You know, Wack, you know, like I said, he is the type of person that claims to be this big Paru, but he got to go to all these other platforms to get bird fed, right? And if a brother make a decision, whereas though he don't want to deal with Adam no more, that's his business. You know, they departed without any real friction. That's his business. We see a whole lawsuit coming from who you brought up there, and the man stopped dealing with Adam for his purposes. He like, man, y'all up there talking about me, you know, I'm sure for real, 4 Extras doesn't feel the same at all, being as though that his hand is basically gone, right? You know, he's being strong mentally because he ain't got no choice. But the brother lost his hand, man. He don't want to be up on No Jumper. You know, he was up there threatening 607 on. I'm sure all that stuff is replaying in your head. You know, you have a situation like that, you going to replay the events before this happened. You talking about you going to blow something up. You telling 607 on that you going to sock him out and do burpees and all that stuff. All these things is replaying in the man's head. And it came from up there at No Jumper. You know, and then the people up there is clowning him, and you know, he might not want to deal with that no more. You know, but Wack can't seem to understand why 4 Extras being a grown man that he wouldn't want to deal with Adam. That's his decision. You want to deal with Adam because you ain't got nowhere else to go. And you are willing to sell your ass for content. You know? So.
It's all right. Yes,
no, you ain't never heard that nigga mention the Gates name. He only know who he is because of No Jumper. Let's be real. Without No Jumper, nobody would have never paid any attention to this nigga blowing his hand up. They wouldn't have gave a.
Nah, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't know who he was before No Jumper. After that, I seen the little thing. I guess he went to Cam Capone's show before No Jumper, but I didn't know.
All that came from No Jumper.
So the No Jumper was first. Oh, you know what? You're right. Because he went viral for the
his
Jap
first
5
thing
shit.
was
Jap
they
5
to
fight.
ride down on Brick Baby. Remember, he was a No Jumper.
Oh yeah, he pulled up.
He was a No Jumper hype.
You so right. He pulled up at the outside. That was him.
He tried to get in,
and he wouldn't let him in.
Yeah. Word or some shit, yeah.
And then he had already had a slight name on No Jumper already, because wasn't he the one that kept saying he fought Jap 5?
Yeah, but this the thing. Jap 5, it was just a name. Niggas knew it wasn't like it was, y'all enemies. Like, y'all don't get along anyway. But No Jumper, the one gave him his boost, so I don't know why when he denied Adam, come see him, and everybody else was going up there. At that point, Adam just said, we're going to let the doors open. I can't have a conversation with you. We just had a conversation with whoever.
Yeah, well, I guess he said that he already had he already had them in rotation. That's what Adam says. It's like he already had those them Hoovers and all them already lined up. So he was saying it wasn't on purpose.
He ain't had them Gumby, them definitely wasn't. Cap. That's cap. All that came after the fact.
Because he down so be saying that he like I was communicating with him before.
He might have been communicating with them, but they wasn't
scheduled to come in.
Nah.
And that's why a nigga probably feel a type of way. But again,
Bill already was coming.
that was already going on. So King Pill was already in the conversation. G-Unit was in the conversation.
The Gumby dude, the other one. Brought like two of them Hoover dudes up there. I don't think he's that, so.
I'm talking about the Hulk nigga, bro.
But I told him this ain't your neighborhood, bro. There's no jumper.
It's not your show, too. That's another thing. Niggas gotta understand that's Adam 22 shit. Like, when you in another, it's just like me being over here at the very end of the day, bro, this your shit. Like, so when a nigga do, like, at the end of the day, you make the last decision. This your house. Nigga, it's just like being inside of a nigga house. You might have autonomy over your body, but nigga, the rules of the place is based on him. And that's what niggas don't be understanding about working at No Jumper. This is still that nigga shit. He can bring a Nazi in that hoe tomorrow.
Do what he wants.
That nigga do shit. Yeah, that's his shit. Like, hey, they establish
shit. I said, I control my table.
Well, you could literally go do your own shit, bro.
You can't just bring a nigga to my table. No. He paid them niggas how he went on and what he get them niggas. He get them niggas a couple hundred, 150 when they say, oh, what they do. This table right here, we have a conversation about who coming up in here. Ain't no just such coming.
Come on, man. Why you can't start your own table? Wack is always the type of person that infiltrates everybody else's program and act like he's dictating. This why 6070, he better watch out, man, dealing with Wack. Because Wack is the type of person that doesn't know how to establish his own platform and build it to a real business. So he's always infiltrating other people's platforms and then bringing the value down.
Nigga, how you think you was trying to get Brandon to the table? Nope, can't sit at my table. I said, because that nigga right there playing police games. Now, if you want to sign some paperwork saying he get disrespect when I hit him in his mouth, he can't run, go call the police, and then go on the news and say, you know, I'm a this, I'm not a this. He should. Then other than that, he can't come up in here.
So the only way he would have did a podcast with Brandon is if he signed paperwork saying that if Wack hit him in the mouth, it's all good. Now, we seen a situation outside of No Jumper, right? That Wack orchestrated, and he doesn't want any problems with that. You know, after he lined Loose up, he doesn't want no parts of that. But you saying that you wanted the man to sign paperwork so that if you had to hit him in the mouth, Wack, you ain't hit nobody in the mouth, man. You just knew that that man had dialogue and he would not agree with everything you're saying. And he would counter the things that you were saying. If we being real, when you used to having the people up there agreeing with your lies, you want people to agree with every lie you say. And if they don't agree with the lie, then there's something wrong with them. Not you, it's something wrong with them.
Hell yeah. Both of them, dude. That's the one that tried to say he got shot.
Nah. That's the other nigga.
That's
suspect nigga.
Oh, yeah, they look alike.
Look,
they look alike.
All that old shit. Like,
yeah, I remember that. They look alike. The one that snitched on Almighty Suspect. Because you nigga talking about he pulled the thing out. You ain't supposed to say that, nigga. No. Like, that nigga did that. You supposed to handle your business.
Yeah, no, not happening.
Yeah, nah, that nigga's definitely calling the cops on. He's suing you and everything. I mean, you shouldn't even be surprised. If he did it, it's on you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because that nigga, he's telling you niggas that he gonna do that. So you play that.
Wack tells you that too. Wack tells you that he gonna call the cops. Adam then told the world that Wack instructed him to call 911, right? Wack is gonna sue you. He done told the whole world that he was going to sue Trap Lord Ross. He's suing World Star. And Wack is going to do the exact same thing. It's just that Brandon wasn't a person that he can manipulate like the Clubhouse minions. The Clubhouse minions, they easy. Wack can manipulate them without any bite back. Yeah, they just gonna say, all right. Brandon would have gave his opinion and it wouldn't have been the same as Wack's. So Wack don't want that, right? Why did you even feel like it would lead to you having to punch him in the mouth because he didn't agree with you about something? That don't even make sense. When you listen to Wack, he shows you that he's a liar, a manipulator, and he's always looking for a way to trick you, straight fufafi, make you believe the lies.
Hey, with him, that's all you. He's something else. But that's Flacco homeboy, right? That's how he got in the building? That's Flacco?
Yeah.
Co-sign?
Flacco said Adam just kept calling the nigga back. He had backed up from the nigga.
When them niggas bring a nigga up there, is they getting paid off of what them niggas getting? Like, is it like a pyramid?
I don't know, bro. I don't know what the niggas is doing up here, bro. I go up there about a little 1 day or 2 hours and I'm out. Them niggas be living in that building.
Yeah, bro, they be
niggas be doing.
They on there like how we on here, but the thing is what's crazy is I seen he was paying for extra a decent check. Like they say he was getting like a couple bands an episode.
Oh,
no extra.
No, he wasn't.
It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that.
Hell no, he was getting.
I'm gonna send you where I got that from.
He was getting one number a month, but I told him, I said, Adam, get right to it. He said, well, you know, I'm just trying to get him in here, and he just getting out. I said, yeah, but when it's time for you to tell him what he really worth, he ain't gonna want to hear it. I told him.
Hey, listen, man. Wack goes up to No Jumper, right? And does that podcast for $1,000, I think. He go to No Jumper for $1,000, maybe $2,000 each time, right? And he drives all the way from Vegas to do this, right? No millionaire would ever do anything like that. If we being real. No millionaire would drive from Vegas to California every week for $1,000, $2,000. Nah. I think they would be able to make that over the phone. Straight up. This letting you know that Wack isn't what he's saying he is. He's fufafi.
You heard him talk about it. He like right when this shit happened, I was about to have a conversation with him. He was gonna have to bust that down by 60%. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't gonna even be able to get a nigga half. But 4Extra didn't have the mentality to say, oh, this nigga looked out for me because I just got out and I really needed that shit. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't gonna look at it like that. He was gonna look at it like
that's he set the price right there.
Exactly.
And that's what he didn't understand nigga throwing you a bone. He put that as his normal value. But I always say you can't tell a nigga what he worth. If that's what he say, that's what he say. So shit, we'll see if anybody ever pay him.
Oh no, you can tell a nigga what he worth if that number coming in and it's right in front of you. See, what Adam was gonna do is show him what the show's doing and show him what I've been paying you. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, I've been paying you this and I did that because I know you just got out. You know what I'm saying?
But the episode only generated this.
But yeah. So it's like, let's just say a nigga paying you $10,000. Just throw a number out there, right? but the episode only generating 7. But he paying you 10, and remember he paying the editors and the cameraman and the this and all that, right? But the shit only doing 7,000. He paying you more than the whole, so it's like Adam ain't making no money. You know what I'm saying?
That's what he said. Remember, he was like, "Man, this shit kind of going."
Yeah. You didn't hear when he said, "Wack, you told me." I said, "Bro, you can't pay no nigga like that. He ain't gonna understand." I get it. He fresh out, so you was really looking out for him. What you should have did was, hey, look, I'm gonna pay you this a month. We'll see how the numbers are, and then I'm gonna look out for you. Just give you this up front so you can get on your feet. That's what you should have did. So let's say I'm gonna pay you $3,000 a month for coming here 5 times a month, and then here go 15,000 on to go do whatever little shit you need. That's what you should have did.
Yeah, because if he'd have gave him a big chunk, like let's say he did give him like a 20 band, I'd have contracted that nigga for the rest of the year. That would have been like he wouldn't have been able to do another podcast if a nigga gonna give you that much money. That's just, like you can't go. I can't give you 50, and then you go back door and do another podcast like with another nigga. Like you can't have that same freedom if a nigga pay you like that too. So it's shit that come with that. But yeah, bro, not there yet. Not yet. I fuck with 4 extras too. I actually like him. I think the nigga got a good personality. I just think that he got to expand his topics, expand on what he be talking about. Because right now he just kind of like a 2-3 trick pony. It's time for that nigga to expand on what he talking about.
That verse on the.
He's saying he a 2-3 trick pony, right? These niggas got a lot of concern about this man because he didn't want to go back to no jumper. Yeah. That's a decision he had to make, right? And everybody that go there, eventually, either they get fired or they move on. Wack is the only one that wants to be at no jumper every week so he can have, people see him and be relevant. Yeah, he won his $1,000, right? $2,000, whatever he get. He want to be relevant. Like, Wack hasn't even used no jumper as a stepping stool. This here is him being all right with going to work. Like, you haven't even watched no jumper, how they operate and do business, and took heed to none of that. Because if he was smart, right, he would have took heed to how Adam is doing what he's doing with the content and went to his own platform and did it, right? But he ain't got that. That he don't have that ability. That's not in him to do that.
Gates.
No, but I think that it was entertaining and it's doing what it needs to do. It's the verse on Kevin Gates' whole project
that everybody heard, right?
Exactly. So that's your job. It's like shit to do shit like that. Eventually we might respect him as a rapper, but right now it was just the moment and the shit that he was saying, and it's viral. Like everybody making the video. I woke up in the bed. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, it's funny. It's funny, bro, to do the character naturally.
Like you said, it is entertaining for sure.
Yeah, bro, he like the big dudes that's funny. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's always room for that. I wonder how Crip Mac gonna do with the people once he come back. I wonder if he's still gonna have like flame or not. What's the lane? What do y'all think is next for Crip Mac when he come on? Because ain't he supposed to come on like at the end of this year?
Well, see, I know he gonna hit. We gonna drop, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because his old numbers, right, gonna springboard his, welcome back. You know what I mean? Everybody always had that welcome back. Now the thing is, it's gonna also depend on his crew. You know what I mean by his crew?
Man, what's Wack gonna do? Will he get that interview? We'll be looking out for it for sure, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Hit that subscribe button, man. Smash the like button. And share the video. Let me see. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Let me see. Let me see what we got here. Yeah, let me see what we got here. Subscribe to the channel. Let me see, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold up. Hit that subscribe. Let me see. I'm trying to pull this up now. That subscribe button. Hold up. Let me put this in here. Hold on. Hold on.
I'm gonna call Wack too. This is crazy.
Yo, big guy.
Yo, Flacco.
Hey, man. Yo, what's up with you, man?
Yo, that nigga Hernandez Govan say he's gonna slap you. Yo, we on stream, by the way. We on stream. I'm watching this shit like, yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. A lot of times I see niggas talking shit, they be looking like they capping. This one of them niggas, I would probably de-escalate with. He look like he's a killer, bro. Or he look like he paid niggas to kill.
I'm gonna be real though, man. I'll be real though, Can't no nigga do all that talent in that courtroom and then act tough afterwards, man. Listen.
Wait, he told?
That nigga lawyer, man, listen, bro. That nigga lawyer
in his opening statement, his closing statement, and throughout that trial said, man, bro, why my client here, man? Why Yo Gotti not up here? Right? So, like, again, your lawyer speaks for you, homie. So, like, if your lawyer did all that telling, then I'll say you did all that telling. And if you did all that telling in a courtroom, my nigga, you can't talk tough to me, my nigga. I'm not buying that, nigga. So, hey, Phil, listen, bro.
Hey, yo. What I do want to say, right? When people, right, haven't had no paper in their life, when they get some money, they get real cocky, man. You know, they get real cocky. We know Flacco was a little dirty dude, right? So he didn't have no paper before he got to No Jumper, right? He didn't have no paper. Now he got some money from doing content. It's like he real cocky and big-headed. And, you know, you got to be ready for those adversities in life and be able to handle those storms when the weather change. And a lot of these jokers ain't really had those storms, and they be so cocky. And when them storms come, they like humbling experiences, and then they put themselves in the wrong situations, and then they want to put their head down. It's a different story.
That nigga beat that case, homie. That nigga was damn near crying, talking about he's leaving Memphis, changing his life. Listen, man, these niggas are scared of jail, homie. Can't no nigga who proved to me he's terrified of going to jail, damn near shedding a tear after the not guilty, talk tough to me, nigga. I already know you scared of jail, nigga. I know your cards, homie. You feel me? And listen, one thing for sure, one thing for certain, homie. We know he guilty. We know he did it. We know them niggas gonna kill him, right? We know, listen, bro.
Flacco, he might catch you before you die. He might catch you before you die.
Catch me where?
He say coming to No Jumper. He doing an interview. He say want you, Wack, and Sadie Nash there. And Remo.
Nigga, act. I run LA. Act, listen, bro.
Oh,
I'm the king of LA. Act.
There we go.
Act, listen.
That's
act.
Big Flacco
man,
right here.
Listen.
Yeah.
Man, act, listen, bro. Man, act, listen, bro. Dead homies, color, blood, whatever you want to put it on, act. Act, listen, bro. I done violated every tough nigga y'all think was tough on the internet, nigga. Not a nigga touched me yet, act. So it's Kim No, bitch ass nigga from Memphis who was crying because he didn't go to jail. Did all that telling in that courtroom, talk tough to Flacco niggas. Not act, listen, bro. Act, listen, bro.
Wait,
I
he
told
was
niggas,
crying?
bro.
He wasn't crying, though. He wasn't crying. He was crying.
Man, listen, bro. That nigga was shedding a tear, nigga. And also, too, listen, bro. I told them bitch ass niggas, bro. Listen, y'all had a solid 2 years to get me, nigga. Back when I was broke, back when I was fucked up, you feel me? Listen, man. Ashy as fuck, short Jesus sandals. Y'all could have got me then, nigga. But right now, ain't none of you bitch ass niggas got money than me, nigga. Don't none of you niggas
talk that shit, Flacco.
Nigga. Listen,
Hey, yo. I hope Flacco know how to move. I hope he know how to move, man. The nigga talking about he run LA. Real cocky. Just to think that you can't be touched is crazy. Somebody might want to call him on that, man. You know, dude real cocky. He said he run LA, man, when I was broke. And this is what I say when these dudes get some paper, a little bit of money, they get beside themselves, man. Remain humble. You know, yeah. The internet, you know, definitely turn these dudes into something, right? Straight up. They didn't know how to maintain before the internet. They get some money on the internet and they the biggest thing that ever existed. Crazy, boy.
be being real with niggas, don't act.
Yo, Flacco, they think you out here. They think you out here getting like $5 million a month. They're not really knowing though. They're not knowing.
Man, act, bro, act, listen, bro. I'm gonna show the niggas the dashboard, act. Bro, listen, bro. I'm a self-made millionaire off this YouTube shit, nigga. Listen, bro.
There you go.
Listen, bro. The last 14 months, nigga, there has not been a month on YouTube, and you seen it, bro, where I've made less than 50 bands, nigga, and that's light shit for YouTube. So I'm saying is this, nigga, can no po-ass nigga, all right, who's fucking in the trenches doing hits? Listen, bro, these niggas is dirty-ass niggas, right? This nigga was, bro, doing a hit, a higher murder of the hottest rapper in his city for a 20K commission. He's a broke-ass nigga. He can't talk to a nigga like me, bro. It's Big Flock he talking to, nigga.
Nah,
Hey, come on, bro.
Yo. He said you talked about his daughter on a video? I think his daughter got killed or something.
Man, fuck that bitch ass nigga, man. And what I said was, no, listen up, bro. Like Wack 100 said, nigga, what I say once, I'll say twice, nigga.
There you go.
Like, fuck that bitch ass nigga. Okay, so again, what I said was, okay, his daughter got killed in Houston.
Yeah.
And again, what it felt like a back door. So what I said was, hold on, man. It felt like this nigga actions got his daughter killed. Which again, to this day, nigga, we don't know what took place. You feel me? But hey, I'll be real, my nigga, right? Is it out of the realm of possibility, bro, that a bitch ass nigga who did a commission for 20K or one of the hottest rappers on the planet? I'll be real, my nigga. If I was to take out Young Dolph, nigga, I need at least 150, nigga. 20,000, you a po-ass nigga. That's one. Secondly is this, my nigga, right? Again, that bitch ass nigga about to come to No Jumper, right? And tell all his business for 2,500. He po. That's one. Third is this.
Nah. I think you're getting 25 bands for this one. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah. Listen, nigga, it's 2,500, a plane ticket, nigga, and No Jumper ain't even offered a nigga a hot meal and cottage, nigga. The nigga is a po-ass nigga, man. But that's one thing. Secondly is this, though, again, what I said was I feel like his actions got his daughter hit up. I'm saying, nigga, at that time, his daughter got killed bro, that was in the heat of the moment, nigga. Right when Young Dog got killed, his name popping up. So again, I ain't disrespect her. You feel me? I ain't violate her, but I dare pro-ass nigga to play with me, then I'll violate her.
Yo, do you hear the tone difference in Flacco's voice? Do you hear the lingo, the slang in Flacco's voice? This is the lingo in the slang, right? Of a nigga that got some money but never took a hot one. You hear me? Never took a hot one down. Because he think that because he got some money, he untouchable, man. Never touch no paper. You hear me? Never touch no paper. Now that he got some money, the boy think that he untouchable. Sheesh. Hey, Flacco, calm down, young lad. Calm down, young lad. It's only some money, man. Damn. It's only some money, man. Make sure you invest that paper. Go get you a nice crib. You hear me? And make sure you pay it off. Come on, man.
Then I'll disrespect her. But right now, nigga, I'm gonna let the dead rest in peace. But I dare a po-ass nigga from Memphis to come to my city thinking he gonna violate. Listen, act, bro. Listen, my nigga, I promise you, nigga.
Let's make sure you move it right. Make sure you move it right, though, Flacco. Make sure you move it right. Like,
man, act.
Do not go to no cookie store. No cookie store.
Man, listen, bro, I done violated every time. Listen, bro, every nigga y'all call tough on the internet in LA, I done violated him. Damn. What happened? Ain't simple podcaster, bro. Listen, bro, I told these bitch ass niggas, bro. Listen, bro.
Let me play with you, Flacco. You gotta tell the truth, man.
Man, listen, bro. All these tough niggas, bro, come on the internet and say, man, Flocko, when I catch you, I'll die by my respect, nigga. I tell these bitch ass niggas, stupid niggas, bro, I'll kill by my respect, nigga. We not dying over this shit, nigga. I'll kill by my respect. So again, I promise you,
Hey, yo. Yeah, man. You can't give a little dirty nigga something more. They get out of pocket, man. Yeah. He really want violence. He talking about he ready to pop something. He's saying like he ready to pop something. Man, the internet is crazy. This nigga been watching Wack 100 too much, man. I'ma just be real. Wack is a scary dude that hides. I hope you hide as well as Wack does, because you just too comfortable, my man. Enjoy your position. Enjoy life. You trying to flex on niggas and you go to no jumper though. It's crazy.
if we in that interview, again, I'm gonna be in that interview, I promise you that. Again, and that bitch ass nigga.
Yo, Flocko, I ain't gonna lie.
I'm smacking the fuck out of him, nigga. That's a fact.
Nah, Flocko, I ain't gonna lie. I don't think he's gonna be in that interview. I ain't gonna think he's gonna be in that interview. Yo,
listen.
That's a GOAT move. If you in that interview stand on Bennett, bro.
Listen, bro. Listen, bro. I promise you, nigga. Unless he call up the white man and beg the white man to not include me in the interview, nigga, I'm gonna be right in that interview.
Yeah.
Popping my shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I did listen, bro. He's like what, 5'4", 160 pounds now, acting a little nigga, bro. Listen, the nigga acts so good.
No way.
I'm smacking the fuck out the nigga, man. Come on, bro. Stop playing with me, man.
Why did he bring your name up like he got so much smoke for you?
Bro, listen, bro. This is why, bro. I told them bitch ass niggas too, man. You feel me? And like who left me off the top 25 media list, bro. I said, listen, man. Outside of Big Act,
come on, man.
Joe Budden,
come on, man.
Can't no media nigga fuck with Flocko, bro. You feel me? And damn sure can't no West Coast media nigga fuck with Flocko, nigga. I'll be real, my nigga. All the media niggas is on Hip Hop DX. I outperform Hip Hop DX by myself, nigga. By myself. Confusing metrics proves it, nigga. That's one. Right?
And why they acting like DJ Head more important than Big Flocko? What the fuck? That shit don't make no sense.
I'll be real though, Act. I'll be real though, Act. I fuck with Head, you feel me? So like, you feel me? Like I ain't gonna violate my nigga Head, but I'll be real though, bro.
Nah, you should have had his spot. You should have had his spot. Numbers wise, you killing him.
Man, Act, bro, get this, bro. Head and Elliot Wilson, again, I fuck with both of them. There's no disrespect. They both on Hip Hop DX. Me by myself on my own channel do more numbers per month than Hip Hop DX. I'm saying how two niggas who's from the West Coast is on the list and my channel bigger than Hip Hop DX. That's one. But secondly is this though. That's why the nigga is so pressed about Flocko, bro. Because bro, outside of academics and Joe Budden, nigga, can no media nigga say, yo, he bigger than Big Flock. It's not happening, nigga. Can no media nigga, bro. It get down to every nigga you want to name. Can none of them say they're bigger than me, Act. That's a fact. Listen, Act, I shift the culture now, nigga. So hence, that pro-ass nigga, you feel me? That pro-ass nigga see me popping my shit because he knows, hey, listen.
Why are you talking like you ready to crash out, though? He be sounding like, yo.
I'm going to tell you why, though, Act.
Yeah.
Act, listen, I'm telling you why, though, Act. I'm the one who got them niggas indicted. Again, if you go back in time, right? Back in time.
Yeah.
So when they found the white Mercedes at their crib,
yeah,
I was the first nigga to hop on YouTube and say, hold on. I know who be filming music videos at that crib, nigga. It's JoJo Splat and Straight Drop. Straight Drop was arrested for the murder. And then once Straight Drop got arrested, that's when the pieces fell. So he blaming me for them bitch ass niggas getting indicted, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Bro, listen, my nigga. I've been a tough rat, nigga. I'm the toughest rat out here, nigga. I don't give a fuck about telling snitching. Bro, I want them niggas in jail. So again, he mad because he know I'm the reason why.
If you come to No Jumper, you gonna call the police before you show up, or you gonna stand on business like no police? Like, I think I would call the police because he look like he down to like bring some killers with him. Because like I think he paid them niggas $1,500 for the murder, even though he promised like 30 bands. Like he might.
Nah, 800. Nah, $800 he paid them niggas. $800 for the murder.
Hey yo, Flacco sound like he a street dude though. This what money do to these dudes, man. It make them want to be in the streets. It make them want to have that lingo. Don't enjoy that you made it through your struggles, right? By being at No Jumper. You want to engage with the streets. Okay. Niggas is crazy. Hey, man. I come from the streets. I don't want that type of energy. This how you know these niggas never been out in the streets. Flacco, academics, them niggas never been in the streets. They want to engage with that energy. Nigga, I'm running from the streets, nigga. I'm running from the streets. I don't want that energy. Like, it's crazy.
Man, bro, listen, bro. Man, bro, listen, my nigga. Street niggas are stupid, right? So, again, these niggas got backward morals, right? Again, I will smack this nigga. If he gets froggy, I'll pop at him. And then the minute he pop back, nigga, I'll rat on his bitch ass, and then his stupid ass gonna say, I can't tell the police he shot at me first because that's snitching. These niggas is retarded, but we gonna exploit these bitch ass niggas, bro. Again, can no nigga talk tough on the internet and stand in front of me, I done proved the nigga. Any nigga any nigga you done heard, my nigga, on the internet, nigga, speak about Flacco. They been in my same city,
Hey, by the way, do you think Seti Nash was a little bit scared, or do you think like nobody's scared of this nigga, man?
I'll be real, man. Again, Seti, my brother, you feel me? And like he big 6-0. So I'm gonna tell Seti this, okay? Yeah. So Seti Nash don't got the advantage I got. You know why,
Ooh. Yeah, well, this Seti Nash, he brought Woody to the West Coast, and they loved him over there.
Exactly, but here's why Seti Nash don't got the advantage I got, bro. Bro, Seti Nash is a gangbanger. Gangbangers are stupid. They play by stupid rules. So hence, Seti gotta play by the rules, meaning this, okay? That nigga probably gonna feel comfortable if he backdoor Seti, you feel me? A bag on Seti head, you feel me? A pop at Seti, knowing that all Seti can do is try to play the rules. These niggas don't play with me because they know my nigga. My pistol work, nigga. I'll pop at you and tell on you. All these niggas is terrified of me. That's a fact.
Wait, you got your license out there in Cali?
Nigga, yeah. Yo, remember, listen, also, too, listen. I'll be real, when I came to see you, nigga.
Yeah.
And when you walk in the door, nigga, and pull that big shit out your drawers and put it on the table, nigga, and say, yeah,
I'm licensed to carry. I'm licensed to carry. You're right. I told you about that.
Man, bro, I'll be real, my nigga. Listen.
Every day somebody tell me they gonna kill me, I'm mad paranoid. I make sure I keep a loaded weapon on me. I like my Zev, but sometimes you might catch me with a Glock 19 on me. You know what I mean? Today might be a Beretta day, but listen, you always got to keep some. Again, every day when I check my DMs, I hear 50 niggas tell me how they're going to kill me, so I just don't know. But yeah, so you say you protected out there, though. I'm glad I hear that. Okay.
Man, man, listen, bro. I finally know what them bitch ass niggas feel like, homie. Bro, I remember don't act like, bro, like as kids they always say, right? Listen, as kids they always say, act, man, when you finally get a gun, you feel like a superhero. I'll be real, act, man, listen, bro, when that shit touched my hand, my nigga, I feel invincible, my nigga. These bitch ass niggas don't play with me. I'll be real, my nigga. I'll be, listen, man, hey, bro, listen, bro, I'll be real, my nigga. I've been a gangbanger. Feel me? Listen, my nigga. Listen, I'll be real, bro. I've been banging one deuce, which is 12, nigga. I'm police. But I'll be real, even with one deuce, nigga, I felt protected. I ain't never feel this tough in my life, nigga. I'll be real, and then listen, bro, I ain't never feel this.
You hear him, right?
Tough.
You hear him, right? He's never felt that tough. The nigga got some money in a strap and turned into He-Man. Man. Yeah, be safe, bro. You know, just be safe, man. Because damn, you done turned into a whole nother brother. You got some money in a strap. You know, now you want to be out there, man. Protect yourself, of course. But stop trying to bring that energy, because you might get that energy at a time that you don't want it.
Never feel this invincible, nigga. These bitch ass niggas don't want to play with me now. You know why, my nigga?
Yeah.
You know why, bro?
Yeah. What? Yo.
Listen, my nigga.
Suppose he come to No Jumper. I hear it, No Jumper. You can't bring it in there. So now he's in there with you, and he's like, yo, him and his Memphis goons, they ready to squabble. And they say, yo, if you act up and leave this spot, we gonna do you like Sauce Walker.
Who can bring Fam, listen, my nigga. Again, Adam, my nigga, bro. Again, Adam, my nigga, bro. I fuck with Adam, bro. But that white man know not to play with me, my nigga. You feel me, bro? Listen, bro. Adam can't tell me, nigga, don't bring your piece in this shit. Listen, again, Adam, my brother. I fuck with him, bro. But Adam know he can't play with my nigga. Listen, bro. Listen, Adam cannot prevent me from bringing my gun in that building, nigga. If that nigga make a threat to me online, and he wants me next to him doing the interview, nigga, Adam can't tell me, hey, come and do this interview with this nigga who just threatened you, but don't bring your gun. I'll be real, my nigga. Listen, act.
Why you didn't have all that energy for Wack when he ran down on you inside of No Jumper and he had his gun? Why didn't you have all that energy for Wack? Boy, I tell you, man, you asking for a problem, man. That's all you doing is asking for a problem, man.
Listen, I mean, real, my nigga. Dog, I might go viral, nigga. Hey, listen, bro. I walk in that bitch, nigga. Listen, I walk in that bitch, nigga. Pull out my drawers, nigga. You feel me? And put it on the table, nigga. And tell that bitch ass nigga make your move. I bet you he won't move, nigga.
Yeah, he probably looking at it like, you know, he from Memphis. He got a couple niggas knocked off. He might be like, yo, who else Flacco? He's like, yo, we'll have a Flacco blunt in a minute. Like, he might be thinking like, yo, he could have it his way.
Man, fam. Hey, listen, yo, bro, listen, on the photo. Listen, bro. I have to run now, but hey, listen, nigga, bro, I'm coming September 11th, nigga. Let's lock in.
All right, man. Text me.
All right, man. Peace out.
All right.
Hey, yo. Flacco too cocky, man. Yeah. He asking for a certain level of energy, you know, that he might not want, you know. Just because you got your strap and you can bust it, don't mean somebody won't bust you first. Protect yourself. Stop trying to draw that energy to you, man. Damn. You could tell Flacco never had one of them hot ones. If Flacco would have took one of them hot ones before, he might be a little bit more humble. Understanding that you're not the only one that got a strap. Yeah, and just because you got a legal strap don't mean that somebody with the illegal strap won't pop your ass. Yeah. And you gotta remember though, hey Flacco, academics don't go outside. You on there letting hype you up. Academics don't go outside. That nigga's in the house. You going outside. And you going to no jumper. You gonna end up putting yourself in a situation where somebody might try you. They want to see if you can grab that strap out as fast as you run your mouth. They might want to call you and see if you really can grab the strap as fast as you keep running your mouth, man. It ain't even worth it. Now you saying you run LA. You telling the people that you run LA. That's a broad statement. Come on, man. It's a broad statement, man. Yeah. You know, I hope the brother's moving correctly. That's all. I hope you moving correctly, my guy. Yeah, you got a little bit of paper coming in and you seeing some money. You know, I hope you moving correctly, man. You know, I watch all these people, right? And it's just an understanding on what not to do, you know? Because I already know SBGB TV going to the moon. I already know it, right? And when I watch these people, they just give me the ideas and understanding what to stay away from and what not to do. Yeah. Too cocky, man. Straight up. Make sure y'all smash that like button, man. And hit that subscribe button. You know. Hit the subscribe button and smash that like button. You know, let's get the likes up. You in the building, man, hit that like button, man. You know, I appreciate all y'all, man. Yeah. Hey, man. It is what it is, man. Flacco, be safe out there, dude. You know what I mean? Be safe, man. You know. I hope you know you calm down and understand that they didn't just make one gun when you got yours. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Crazy. But smash that like button and hit the subscribe button. You know, I appreciate all of y'all that rock with SBGB TV. And that's a fact, man. Go check out the merch, sbgbtv.com. If you want us to promote anything for you, email me, sbgbtv@gmail.com. If you're a member of the channel, type a 1 in the chat so we can shout you out. Yeah, if you're a member of the channel, type a 1 in the chat so we can shout you out. And you know, I appreciate all of y'all. Big facts. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't already subscribed, hit the subscribe button, man. Hit the like button. RM. Yes, sir. Movers and shakers. C. Brown. Hood fella. Run the table. Yes, sir. Home don't play. Bless Niger Beauty. Yeah, man. Wab Funk. Leonard. Yeah, man. Flacco. Yeah, he you know, I'm telling you, boy. Jokers get real cocky. They get some money, man. They get out of pocket. They get out of pocket, man. Like, it's that feeling. You know, he said when he touched that strap, you know, come on, man. It's your first time touching the strap? Damn. Come on, man. Take it easy, man. Don't hurt yourself. It's your first time touching the strap? God damn. Damn. Yeah. Man, straight up. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button, man. You know, I appreciate all y'all, man. Yeah, man. You know, we about to get up out of here in a second, man. These niggas is crazy, man. It's comical. I ain't even gonna hold you. It's comical, man. Hit that subscribe button and smash that like button, you know. And I appreciate, you know, all of y'all that rock with SBGB TV, man. And y'all know, man, we grinding. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna clip that. I'm gonna clip my reaction to that. And yeah, we gonna put it all together. You know, stay locked in. Latrice, I see you, baby. 290 shit, facts. Yeah. Yeah, we locked in, man. Yeah. You know, I appreciate all y'all, man. You know, if you would like to become a member, it's only $3.99. Light work. You know what I mean? It's real light. $3.99. It's light work, man. You know, we grinding. You know what I'm saying? We in the building. We gonna keep doing what we do. Non-stop. Yeah, we growing. You know what I'm saying? We building the platform and we gonna keep going. You know what I mean? But stay locked in, man. And hit that subscribe button. Smash that like button. And you know, I see y'all in the feud, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get a couple lives in the day though. Yeah, you know, I had some things to do yesterday, but you know what I'm saying? That's why I dropped all them clips. So yeah, y'all know what we doing, man. Non-stop, we putting it together. Stay locked in. Hit the subscribe button, man. You know, man, I appreciate all y'all. Facts. And y'all already know what it is. It's not about the setback. It's about the get back. Now.